Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with designer James Ernest from Cheap House Games. Nora Miller as well, helping to demonstrate the Island Dr. Lucky. With Dr. Lucky.
Hi.
Secret zombie, does not die.
He's not a secret zombie.
No?
There just isn't a lot of continuity from one game to the next. We have an idea for a TV show we really want to do where he really gets killed basically at the end of every show, because that's not what it's about.
Okay.
It's not a question of whether he gets killed. It's just a question of how.
I think South Park already did that. With
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. We can't give everything to those guys. So
that's right. They do kind of.
In this particular murder environment, we're on his island. The island of Dr. Lucky is upside down for the camera, but that's okay. Oh no, it's right side up for that camera.
Yes,
you got cameras everywhere. What's happening to me?
Don't look under the table. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna watch the feed either.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying. All right. In any case, we're on an island.
We are on an island. What character do you want to be? I'll run you through a turn. Let's see.
I'll be this guy, because he's close to me.
These are our handsome... No, his name is...
Oh, Simon Fratelli.
Simon Fratelli. That's actually a stealth character from a game I haven't made yet. But we're all here to kill him as before, but his island is very dangerous, so it's actually trying to kill us at the same time.
Okay.
We actually considered player elimination as a mechanic in this game, but that's really not fun. So the island is dangerous, but unless you play by the extra secret rule, you can't actually get killed.
Okay.
It's fairly familiar. You move around the island. The sight lines are different from how they are on the mansion board.
There are no doors.
There's no doors. There's just you can see and move into whatever's connected to you. So from the lagoon of the Squid God, you could see into the sugar farm, the rum forest, the comeback trail, everything that's attached to it.
Okay.
And we've done boards like that before. We did a haunted mansion board recently that's like that. You have a new kind of card in this game that is a hazard. And you play this instead of moving, you play it on somebody who's in a particular kind of terrain.
Okay.
So there's water areas all over the board, like the frog pond. If somebody was standing in the frog pond, you could throw this hazard at them. And that includes Dr. Lucky, but it also includes all the other players.
Okay.
And so instead of killing the other players, you're making them hand you cards. If they can't play enough luck to get through the hazard, then they have to hand you a card out of their hand.
Okay.
And the real value of playing this is that you get a +1 move after you do it. So if I throw a hazard at you or at Dr. Lucky, whatever happens, I get to move faster for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And every time I make a murder attempt, whether I use a weapon or not, I'm going to get a +1 attack for the rest of the game. So your skills, both at moving and attacking, get stronger as you play.
Okay.
And you want to build up both of those before you can really make a good solid kill.
That's good. You get very frustrated. I haven't killed him yet.
Right, exactly.
You get a little aggressive.
Right, yeah.
Adrenaline starts going.
In the board game, we call these reasons. You build up a whole bunch of reasons. The original board game.
Yes.
I'm not sure they have. They just called +1 attack in this. I don't think they have a nickname, but
right.
But the rest of the game is pretty familiar. So you'll take a step maybe. If you're in a place where nobody can see you, you get to draw a card.
Okay.
Dr. Lucky moves in between every turn. If Dr. Lucky moves into your space, then it becomes your turn, so you can sit and wait for him and make sure that you get a turn. And you can even drag him along behind you by just taking a step and doing nothing, and then he moves into your space and it becomes your turn again.
Right.
So that's all fairly familiar. There's also airplanes around the board that are quick move spaces, so these kind of do the jobs that the hallways do on the main board, of just being able to move faster from one place to another.
Right.
And that's the island of Dr. Lucky. We've got 6 new characters here. There's a nice plain side of the card once you know the rules, and there's the detailed side of the card with the move and attack.
And a backstory.
And a little backstory explaining why you want to kill him.
That's right. And you can expect to see Simon Fratelli in a game some point. Maybe.
If
I do, I will know that he has only come for the cat.
I'm working on a game with Echo Chernik that is a huge backstory about the game itself. And so the game is going to be sort of a time capsule of products. There's going to be toys and news clippings and a couple of card games and everything all in this cool box. Right?
It's all unique to that.
It's all unique to that world.
Okay.
And Simon is the designer of the card game.
Okay.
So he's not even like in the game, he's in the product related to it.
Okay.
We do backstory right back over here.
All right. So,
and this is my daughter Nora.
Yeah,
who's been very nicely.
Yes, I
But
am.
she's not a character in this game, she's a murderer in the Dr. Lucky game.
Yeah, the other one.
The other one.
that's right. You
Yeah.
brought her up right.
That's right. Brought her up to kill.
No, murder. It runs in the family.
There you go. All right. Thank you, James and Nora. Look at the Island of Dr. Lucky out from Cheap House Games.